Again, I was more of a finding items to bring with me this time than normally where I'm figuring out what I can't bring. So, all in all, I think we'll be set up pretty good when we get to the burnt forest, so we can quickly get moving on it. Hello, everyone. This is Fallen Dice, and welcome to episode 102 of our Rebirth playthrough of 7 Days to Die at the Purge. It's a little bit later in the morning. I have been busy trying to get set for our move and our packing. One of the things that I had to do was come out here to the garden and go ahead and pick up all the plants. As you can see, they're all still next growth stages to it. So they're in growth stage 1 was 60 minutes ago. So they've grown 0. Even with me in the time that I've been here picking them, I would think that they should at least show a couple minutes. So they are completely stilled. So I'm wondering if maybe I need to turn on the difficult planting, log into the game, and then log out and then turn it off and see if maybe it just needs kind of a reset sort of thing. And I'm not sure. When I get to the next place, I can do some experimenting. I can actually try to do the requirements for the crops. Again, I'm not in dire need, so it's not like it's an emergency. It's just weird. This is the first time that it didn't work like it's done before. So, like I said, I just got to try to kind of figure out what is going on with the crops for our next area. So, I'm going to auger up all of these plots and then head back to the base, and then I'll show you where I am so far as preparing for our move. And then what we have left. We still need to run back to the city because we still have to loot all of the POIs from our last 2 purge days. So still got a fairly busy day. Even though we have that sucks. So even though we have a lot that we need to loot, it's not going to be as crazy because I'm pretty much going to ignore all the tier 1s or tier 0s. They don't have the treasure thing at the end, so it's basically just normal treasure. And as pretty much the only thing I'm really gonna that I can find today that I can bring with me is maybe some weapons parts, and if I can get lucky enough to find some of the tier 6 armor. So anyways, I will be with you in just a moment once I finish up here. Actually, one other thing I did forget is I need to pick up... Do I have stuff in there? No. So, I need to pick up the Warthog because we are going to bring that with us. That is our ground vehicle. And we may or may not bring along the parts for it. Depends on how much space we have at the end. Because if I can save on all of these parts here, I mean, that seems like a smart way to do things. So I'm going to put... Come on. I'm going to put all of the vehicle parts here in this trader box. And then we'll come back for that later. I've already taken most of the workstations out and traps and power. These are just extras I had. These are extra crafting materials, extra bulk materials, non-full stacks. Just a bunch of different things. I don't need any of those things. Food mats I still might bring. I don't know how many I want to bring. I'm trying to make basically just a ton of finished food to bring with me, so that basically will just last me for quite a while, as opposed to having to bring fully completed food. I remember looking at this. I don't think it was actually worth that much. Like normally in vanilla, shepherd's pie is amazing, but yeah. And all these use super corn, and I only have so much super corn, so I'd rather not blow it all. So I will bring like all my fruits and veggies with me. That I will do. And then I'll be able to make some of those. Okay, so I haven't touched the completed or the food mats yet. I haven't touched the medical box. Farming is in my inventory right now. These are what I didn't bring so far of ammo. Again, if I have a lot of space, again, I've gone through all these. If I have a lot of space, then I can come back and kind of pick and choose some of these items. But a lot of it I can actually make, or I'll find real easy. So it just doesn't, there's no need to bring things. Okay, so let's head up and add what we just grabbed to my list up here. I think right now I have everything. I was just trying to see how things fit. So basically, this is what's inside the helicopter. And that was basically these two shelves plus some over here. But now I would like to add in you guys. Because this here will fit mostly in the pets, in the dogs. So again, I still haven't really touched my inventory yet, which is kind of the crazy part. All right, I'm going to go ahead and... Oops. No. Get out. I'm actually going to put all this stuff back in here because, again, like I said, I was just trying to see where things fit. But I am going to need the helicopter to take us to where we're going, plus to loot. Alright. So that pretty much gets me to this point. So I've got 3 full ones, and again, this will basically fill the helicopter and the dogs, maybe even with a little bit of space left. So I have all of this space here yet to pick up, and I think most of that's going to be like probably the food stuff. So let me... Oops, over here. All right, medical box. I want to bring that, so I should bring those. Sure. Completed foods and drinks. Yep. Bring all these. I don't see a reason to bring that. This appears to be the best that I can make. 35. 30. Yeah, these are all good stuff. And, of course, the pumpkin, which gives us the trader bonus. And that's for wood and ore chopping. I really should take that with me when I go. All right. And then over here, I'll bring the cooking fat. Boiled water, distilled water. I want to bring at least, if I have multiple stacks, I'm just going to bring a stack of each of those canned foods. Okay. And then I want to bring all of the actual foods. Or I should say the grown foods. And that's, these two are used for making that. I don't need these two because that's for the fire extinguishers, which I'm not using. Okay. So right now, I have batteries. You guys... Alright, let me see. How much do you fit in? Do I make another full... If I made another full stack, I would consider taking... I probably should. I'll see where they fit into those. Okay. You're just propane tanks, and I have a ton of those. Your batteries, I've got plenty of those. Beakers? Do I have beakers? You guys have to come with me for sure. Here's steel. I never did get around to that, but at this point I don't want to waste the time for it. I'm going to go back and add these things to where I'm already have more glass blocks. I don't think I need them. To what's already in the chest. Oh, you just don't, you're not there. Okay, gotcha. I know I had a lot of saw blades. Okay, yes. I was making these as a storage option for us. Making some of that. Again, we'll keep grabbing those. Don't think I need them, but I would like to bring you with me. Oh yeah, distillers. I just got done cooking those up. Alright, let's see where those fit in here. What I might do is put everything in these things, and then we'll do a dry run of what we have. But first off, I wanted to... Any of these things I already have at home, I want them to go to where they already go. There we go, yep. And... I don't need 305 of those, so we could take that other pile of brass. Okay, and then this is the food... and drugs. Somewhere up here I put a chest. The fancy end loot big chest. There we go. So I could technically set you down as my final. Alright. Okay, put you there like that. Alright, you're full, you're full. Okay, so right now we are 100% full. Got food, I've got drink, and I've got ammo. So I'd say now would be a good time to go and hit up all those areas we had not looted yet. Okay, we have landed over here. What I'd like to try to do is to do this in some kind of order. So if I come up here first, then this should be the location that's going to pop up. So I want to be able to close these off as we do them. If it's a tier 0, I'm not even going to go in. Okay, so this is a tier 0, which should be this one. Okay, then we just end it. The next closest one, no. Yes, should be that one. Okay, is this also a tier 0? It is. Oh, those crazy big tier 0s. I hate those. Okay, so that one goes away. Fine, you guys really want me to do that one? I don't get it. Fine, we'll take a peek at you. Are you tier 0? You are. Okay, then you go away anyway. I want the L. There we go. Back over this way. And I think this was like 2 of them in between, so I kind of marked it that way. Alright. Okay, the bank is a tier 3. And the laundry. Okay, so these are both tier 3, so we are going to loot both of these. I'm not going to loot everything in these. I'm going to be kind of picky. I'm looking for things that may have books or armor. Kind of like the focus we're going for. Or just... No, I don't need straight cash. Again, I have so much money, it's not even funny. Alright, yeah, there was nothing in there. Okay. See if we can't find the loot room. The loot room, at least I know, has a decent chance of both books and armor. Okay, up we go. And I know some of these will have you go up one side just to go down the other. Alright, I'm not bringing you with. Okay. Got a bookshelf. And I know that there's certain things I just haven't found yet. So as long as I keep looting them, I should eventually get everything. Again, on those things, if it's not something I need, I'm just going to leave it. Nope, don't need. Okay, yeah, this is a very, very strange balcony. I remember that one. Okay, this went up to the roof. And then down here. That's right. Kind of starting to remember this one. Yes, the piggy bank. Okay, gotcha. Alright, if I'm not mistaken, each one of these is basically like opening a... Oh, I thought they were bigger than that. Yeah, opening bookshelves. I'm already kind of, in a way, I'm missing a little bit of Darkness Falls because they've got the lockpicking game, which definitely makes it easier to... I don't know why I grabbed all that. To do these chests like these. Okay, nope. Alright, with that, we're done. Was it here that had the exit? Yeah, I think so. Or not. I thought there was like a fancy exit here, but there probably isn't. I probably just missed it. Oh well. Okay, so you are done. You are down that way. Except for I was saying that... Was it this one here? Was also the laundry. Yeah, I need to check this laundry too. I definitely did not. Can they find armor in these armor things? That's the thing I don't know if that's... Because I know in vanilla, it's just not.
Master,
That doesn't
we are not
mean
alone.
that you can't do it here. What are you guys attacking? Oh. Alright. Okay. Make sure. Sometimes I'll put the, you know, the loot room on the bottom floor of a connected building. I'm just making sure that's not the case here. Okay, nope. All right, we'll head up. And I don't know why they make it so difficult to get these recipes. Like, I don't think I can get a higher... Like, my loot stage is almost 600 or 500. It's crazy high. Nope. Oh, man. I would say I don't want to waste time, but technically I'm not in the time crunch right now. Again, we're not leaving till tomorrow morning. Hey, that's one of the ones I needed. Hobo stew. Okay. That's actually pretty good because this is a really good one. So rotting flesh, potatoes, corn. Oh, and I used most of my corn. Okay, but that's big. That's one of the ones I've been looking for. We finally got lucky and found one. Oh, there we go. Yeah, we finally got lucky and found one of the recipes we needed. Okay. At least I think this is the spot. Maybe? Oh, another... Okay, maybe not. Another one just out and about. Yep, there it is. Haha. Yeah, I'll take you, add to my pile. Actually, I'll take you and add to my pile. Nope. Nope. No, but I do, like I said, I do need to make a drone cargo. Finally, that was a tier 6. I would have grabbed it. Yep, nope. Alright. We're doing good. Again, this is not going to take nearly as much time because we're going to be hitting a bunch of tier 0s that I'm just not going to go through. Yeah, I'll take you. Okay. Alright, so our next one, again, we said was that way. That way. Like that I can just jump and fall from such high spots now. It's almost like I can't break my legs now. Okay, this was, I believe, if this is this one, this is my least favorite POI. Yeah, this is like the tier 0 that's a friggin' skyscraper. Such a waste of time. Alright, those are still... I'm kind of glad that I labeled them differently based on the day that I actually ran this. Okay. If it is this, it's a 0, and it is. Okay. Where are you? You're across the street, but I need to go here first, right? Yes. Trying to, like I said, if I can do this in a straight line, I'd make it even faster. This was a tier 0. Okay, easy day. Okay, and now we can head... Well, actually, no, I need to do the X first. That one. There we go. Yep. Okay, is this here the eatery? Where's this Minotaur Theater that says it's a tier 5? Oh, it is this. This is a tier 5. Jeez. Okay, never been there before. Alright, here we go.
My senses have picked up something.
Okay, tier 0. Okay, head over to this one. Pretty sure you're also a 0. Yep. You were tier 3, I believe. Yeah, 2. Yeah. It will still have a treasure room. Yeah, let's just sneak our way. Not sneak our way. Let's just make our way up to the top. Definitely remember this one. Does this get me out to a ladder of some kind? Yes. There we go. And there we are. Nice and easy. Okay, medical. Nope. Nope. Man, there's just something in here that it just does not want to give you tier 6 of things. Damn. Okay, nope. Actually, you know, I should go to this one. There we go. Catch those up before I head down. Like I said, I'm trying to not backtrack as much as possible. Okay, you are a 0. Yep, I'll go to that one. Baker and Sons. You are a 0. Okay, yep, we'll do this one. So is there a way to jump up to the top? I think we drop down here. And we drop down. That's right, I remember this one now. Yes, yes. Nope. There we go. Yep, we'll take the weapons parts. More weapons parts. Nope. Nope. Alright, and we're out. Okay, you're done. Now it should be that one. Technically, they're both like right next to each other. The other one is the semi, which I might just run and hit the semi first. But let's see if is this one a 0 or it's something else. Tier 2. Alrighty. I have a sneaky feeling it was down here somewhere. Maybe it wasn't. Okay. Did I never get that door? Or does it just go outside? Probably, yeah, it just goes outside. Alright, up we go. Nope, already have.
Incoming enemies. Prepare for conflict.
Already have. There we go. Oop. I will take you, yep. Nope. Nope. Alright. Hold on. All these recipes that I already have. I don't know if it actually does me any good anymore. I don't think it does, but don't need juice. Okay. Alright, so we went in there and some more yeah. Okay. Out the window. There we go. Oh, that's right, it's you. I think you're just one box back here, which is I'm fine with. Nope. Alright, we good there. Right down to our last few. Okay, so I need to get that one. And then work our way back up. Lux Restaurant. Okay, yep, you're 0. Okay. I'm pretty sure you're also 0. Okay, we are almost done. And it's getting towards the evening, which, yep, that means we can really start to, or come finish up our packing. Okay, nope for you. I'm just going to use this to get up and over. Nope, you're 0. Also a 0. Last one. Okay, not a 0. Tier 4. Or tier 3. Let me check this bottom area here really fast to make sure. Okay, yep. All right, up we go. Did I already open you? I did not. Yeah. Nope. Okay, almost to the top here. Almost seems like I didn't fully complete this one. Okay, through. Oh, okay, nope, we're not going out that window. Are we going out this window? No. Alright, how do we get up to the top? Man, it just seems like I didn't fully complete this one. Oh. Maybe we were supposed to go out that window. Now I just need to find a way to get all the way up. There we go. Perfect. All we got up here is a duffel bag. Am I still in the same POI? No, I went back to the other one. Okay, my guess is over here somewhere. I'm confused. Let me check the purse. Nope. Okay, what is in here? No, this is where I came up. I am confused on this one. Where does it want me to go? See, I don't see a place to drop down. Usually when they have you come up like this, it's to drop you down. And if this was to get me here, so I could go over here. Again, so they're saying that it's down. Maybe it's on the bottom. Okay, wait, yeah. It's probably the bottom floor here. Yep, there it is. Gotcha, that's what it was. What was in here first? Weapons bag, and we'll take the red. Yeah, reds. No. Right, is that a purse? Yep, and it's working stiff. Nope, no. No good ones. Yeah, and I'll take 2 more of those. Nope. Alright, our last chest to open. Grab the books, and that is it. Yep, nope. None of what we wanted. But, I mean, you have to try it. And we got some things that I can add to what I already have. Oh, man. I hate when you pick a path, and... Oh, I don't have any... I can't get out there because I didn't bring any gas with me. Oh, wait. You had a book. I'll take that. Alright, fine. We'll go out here. So where... Oh, we got a... Looks like we got a wandering horde. Yep, grab you guys. Grab the steel. Alright, where is my helicopter? Should be right where I put the arrow, right? That's where I was trying to land. Oh, no, it's down here. Okay. Alright, let's get to the helicopter. Let's get back home. We are... This is the end of our very last day in the Wasteland. I'm extremely excited to check out the burnt forest. Yeah, I'm excited to see how it's designed or how it's laid out. You know, if I got a nice big city or something. I don't know. I haven't seen it yet. Obviously, I guess I could have gone in if I took some vitamins, but we haven't had that opportunity yet. So, all right. Oh, I hate when I hit the wrong button. Okay. All right. C. So basically, what I got to do now is I need to, again, like I said, finish packing. And then I need to do the last of my cookings and things like that. Get everybody loaded up. I did say I wanted to switch out. So here, let me grab everything from the dogs. Except for the... Actually, let me grab you now.
Sorry, I've still got items in my inventory.
Oh, that's right. You,
how may I help?
You keep the medical stuff in there. All right, now let's grab you.
Where are we going?
And, yeah, I need to swap out the magnetic drone for the robotic cargo. Okay, we are filled completely. Blaze got some food. Biscuit's got some ammo. And others. Rusty's got more ammo. Good old Droney. Tons of stuff. I did update and put the extra storage in, and then we're just holding on to his medic kit right there. This is me plus a bunch of cash. There's all the car parts for our Warthog. A few more different parts there. And then, of course, the helicopter is full. 100% totally, completely, and utterly full. So we are technically ready to go right now. I don't think I have anything in these. Actually, I think I did want to actually bring these. Okay. So I'll have to drop off 2 items. But again, I was more of a finding items to bring with me this time than normally where I'm figuring out what I can't bring. So all in all, I think we'll be set up pretty good when we get to the burnt forest so we can quickly get moving on it. Again, I would like to be done completely in like between 1 and 2 weeks. Just because I have a feeling that we're going to start seeing some of these other mods come up, and I'm excited to try these 2.0 mods. So if Rebirth could be coming out, that'd be fantastic. I'd love to keep trying that. And I know that he has been working on a new, like this is the Purge, but he's been working on another scenario, which would also be fun to try and play. But we'll see what happens. But what do I want to get rid of? I don't think I need really this much AP shotgun ammo. That's actually kind of crazy. So I can go back up there now, and I can grab those 2 storage things. So I'm not sure what I'm gonna do throughout the night. There really isn't much. So we might get an early start on making our way to the Wasteland. Yeah, that may be what we end up doing, just because I see no reason to stick around, and we are ready to go. So anyway, I'm gonna call this one here. If you guys enjoyed this episode, please go ahead and give this a like. If you have not already subscribed, I would very much appreciate if you would consider hitting that as well. But with that being said, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.